There you go. TK Power Tools. Tell you what, you can't beat a good right tool for the right job.
Who's TK Power Tools?
Don't ask me, I don't know. Didn't see you there. We're at Longport railway station in Staffordshire. So it's a big old building, look. Big old Staffordshire building, all red brick. We've just been to a pottery place up the street, and we're going to have a look and see what it's like. No, and around the back we can put a bit of footage in. Of around the back there's some big class 56s, and I think there's a 59 or a 66. What looks like it's been in a crash. What's around the back and the sidings. So I want to show you that. I can drop that in, and but yeah, we'll go and have a look. Come on, let's go and have a look, shall we? Big old building, it's all boarded up. It's not being used anymore. It's just the station, which is a bit of a shame. So all these would have been waiting rooms, and in the really old days would have been a waiting room for the ladies and a waiting room for the gents. You know, they'd been separate rooms. And then they probably went to one room, and they would have a big fire going, you know, roaring away with a couple of logs crackling away. You know, but it's all been boarded up now. You don't get that. You only get a little shelter, or you have to go and share it with a load of. Had the station master as well, who would have run this, and as the train came in, he would open all the doors, or they'd shut up doors, and it'd go. Class 350, that was electric passenger train. But this is the London to Manchester line we're on here, and not every train stops at Longport. From what I can gather, I think it's only sort of local trains that stop. Because that was almost a locals train, but it's quite a fast sort of. It was probably like an express or something, so it won't stop here. But back in the day, you'd have big steam coming through here, and it would all stop. It'd be all really, you know. There's a car dealership. I've just looked over here. There's a car dealership. And he's got all his cars for sale and a few Demics at the back. Wow, that's cool. I like how the industry get around the railway station. And you got Lodge Tyre over there. And that's like being over there where Trotter Plus is. That looks like it's been some old railway station, railway building or something, some goods yard. And I think on the back after, I'm going to show you the old road what used to go into the goods yard after. But on this side of the station, there's only just a little building. It's not as grand as the other side. So I don't know if they had one of them on this side originally, or it's always been like that. I don't know. It's a pretty good stuff. over here, come and look at this. Come and look at this. Bigger boat. It's I think it's an old post box and it's been blown out. All cast is all broken. So I just think all people put the letters in this box over time, put it for the hole in here. Well, it's all gone now, it's just got bits of lavender in the bottom. Pretty good, that is. Woo! They could do a ding sound in there. Ding! Yeah, proper, it's got my approval. This old cobble road that went up here, it's the old goods yard. And just think all the like big, I don't know, big old trucks or tractor engines what went up here into the yard and got loads of goods off the line. But here, there's a few of the old buildings, but there's a big new building there, Electromotive. It's called something else as well, but they built class 66s in America, and then because they need to service them, they came over here and had their own like company put in to service them. So that's their sort of headquarters of it, service class 66s. So that's pretty cool, right? But I think I'm gonna look online and get drop in a picture of how this used to look, so you can sort of do a now and then kind of thing. But we'll do that. Quite good. I like these cobbles are still here, and these sort of here they've all they've dropped off. They've all gone up there. They've dug them up, or they've lost them underneath here. But I think they've come out over years. You can see, yeah, you can see it back at the station. Look how grand the back at the station is. Amazing, that. This train just, it sounds like a 156 or a 153 or something, I think. Oh, I was right, it was a 156. See, a bit of geeky stuff there. Proper job. No parking at any time. So today I've got another Land Rover with me at Model Land Rovers Off-Road Instagram, and today I've got who I had the other day on my EDC video is Bluey. He's come on a bit of an adventure with me today. So he's off his home turf for what's Cumbria, and he's in Staffordshire. So let's see what sort of photography we can do in Staffordshire with Bluey. So I found this bit of sand what's right next to the station actually, and it's a perfect place for a bit of model photography. So I've seen this. I fancy putting Bluey there like he's in the jungle behind that. Get my camera, turn my camera on. And I fancy my plan is I fancy like getting this sort of in the shot, like he's in the bush, like he's in a train there, like he's in Australia in the bush there, because it's very sandy and very, you know. I gotta. Hold on. Still manual focus. So I'll put him on a bit of rocks here, and I'm going to try and get these rocks here in the shot sort of like blur, but so you can tell it's there. Because otherwise, if it's just a Land Rover on rocks, it doesn't always necessarily look that good. I'll have to get down here in the bush. Right, bud. Yeah. Eventually, I'm going to have a camera where I can get a flip-out screen on it, so when I'm down here, I can see what I'm doing. But at the moment, I have to put my head right down into the viewfinder. But I'm not bothered, because I'm used to it. It's quite a good picture, that. So is that one. I'll put them in the edit so you can see what I took. But they're quite nice, they are. No house or anything. So, Hey, look, the Railway Inn. See, most stations many years ago always had a pub next to it, and the street's always called like Railway Lane or Railway Street or Station Street. That's it. They always use Station Street. They always have a name, you know, and that leads up to the station. But yeah, look, it looks like it's from the amount of post boxes up back, it looks like it's flat. It's a shame. It should be a pub, really, shouldn't it? It's not. But I like that. They still left the engravings on the back. Well, I think that's the ending for today. We've had a good look round the station and the Railway Inn, and I've shown you a bit of like the old goods yard round back and stuff, and showed you all architecture. It's a nice little place there, so come back here again. Maybe get on the train one day or get off here. But I think that's the end for today, and thank you for coming along and seeing what I do, and you know, it's always a pleasure to have you with me. And remember to what's that word? Subscribe, like, comment, and click that big bell. Ding!